Great morning, great morning, great morning. You guys come on in, come on in. Y'all, this shirt look like my skin. It ain't my skin. Oh, come on in. Come on in. I got some stuff to say this morning. I want to go ahead, get it off my chest. Come on in, come on in. What another amazing day that we have in front of us. But we getting ready to work through some things. So come on in, come on in. Let me know who's here, where you're tuning in from. Let me know who's here and where you're tuning in from. Be sure to share the broadcast. Share the broadcast. Hey, Martin. How are you, gorgeous? Good to see you. Good to see you. Come on in, y'all. Listen. So I want to tell you guys, hey, Jackie, how are you? I'm talking to you while I'm on the treadmill. So if I get out of breath, you'll understand why. Okay. But I wanted to come on because something happened this weekend. And well, several things happened. But I wanted to share some things with you because I think it's important that we remember what it takes to really get to our goals, right? So, first of all, this weekend, well, Friday, I think it was Friday, my mom ended up having to go to the hospital. And she got some news that was questionable. Hey, Sean, how are you, gorgeous? Um, and I was supposed to go work out that night. I was supposed to start this boot camp. I decided that I was going to do the boot camp. And Friday was my first day that I was supposed to do it, and I didn't go. Right? I was a little upset. I was a little emotional. I didn't go. But Saturday, I had to make a decision. And so the decision that I made was that I was going to go ahead and go to the boot camp. So I decided to go ahead, go to the boot camp. First of all, I knew it wasn't going to be no joke because the trainer ain't no joke. Okay. Listen. So I went, right? Now here I am. I'm thinking that I'm getting ready to be late. Now, truth be told, I was intentionally trying to be late because I knew it was going to be a lot, right? So I was intentionally trying to be late, and I got here and I wasn't late at all. They not started. They started at 5. I thought they started at 4. I got here. It was 4:30, 4:40. So I'm thinking, okay, well, I'm gonna go because then I can at least say I went, right? But God had another plan. So I was here for the entire boot camp, and I went through the entire boot camp, and I did it. Like I completed it. I held my own. I did the work, um, and it was hard. It was a lot, but because I've been working out, I was better able to do it, right? So I didn't look like the brand new person just showing up, right? But baby, can I tell somebody that the next day, somebody type the next day? I just need somebody to type the next day because the next day is when it all went down. The next day, my body was so freaking sore. My legs were sore. It hurt to move. I struggled to get up. When I tell you he worked us, he worked us. And I did it. Like I did everything. I went through it. Like I gave it my all. But let me not say I gave it my all, but don't tell him. I hope you don't hear me. But I did the work, right? Next day I was sore, struggling. Hey, all right, Kim in the gym. That's what I'm talking about. So today is Monday, right? Today is Monday. It's a new day. Thank you, Mark Winter. It's a new day, and I'm in the gym. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something. The outfit I got on, I've never worn before, right? I needed a new outfit for today because let me tell you something. I didn't want to come. I didn't want to be here. I was sore. I was like, this soreness is ridiculous. I feel like I can't hardly move. My legs hurt. My butt hurts. Everything is hurting. My abs hurt. Everything is hurting. But I said, I've got to work through it. That's right, Sean. The next day, I got to work through it. You all, this is where we mess up. We start something in life and then it gets hard or it hurts and we stop because we are trying to avoid the pain. Avoid the pain. Hey, we're trying to avoid the pain. You can't avoid the pain. Pain is a part of life. It's a part of your process. And if you won't endure the pain, you can't get to the other side. You got to work through it. You got to work through the pain. This is why so many people are unhealed emotionally, because they don't want to face things. They don't want to work through it. This is why so many relationships fail, because people don't want to have the difficult conversations. They don't want to work through it. This is why so many people can't get to that next level in their life, because they don't want to work through the pain that it takes to get to the other side. Oh, everybody wants to be on the other side, but nobody wants to work through it. If you won't work through it, you can't get it. If you won't work through it, you can't get there. So you got to make some decisions about your life. Are you going to continue to allow life to live you? Or are you going to work through some stuff? What you going to do? We get choices. Each and every day, we get a choice. We can stay where we are, or we can go more, go harder, go further. But you're going to have to do some extra. You can't keep it where it is and think that you're going to get the results that you desire. I know what I want. You all, I weigh 206 pounds. Now, granted, 206 don't look like 206 on me, right? I look like I'm just thick, okay? 206. 206, y'all. 206. It's 206, okay? I weigh 206 pounds. But my thing is not the pounds. My thing is my fitness level. My thing is how my body looks. My thing is just getting off some of the excess fat while I'm building muscle, right? So I'm not concerned about the pounds, but what I am concerned about is my endurance. I told you guys that endurance is key. You got to be able to endure. You got to be able to press in this season. This is not the season to back up. This is not the season to fall by the wayside. You got to press, even though it's hard. You got to press, even though it costs you. You got to press. So where are my people that are ready to work through it? Work through the difficult stuff. Work through the hard times. Work through the challenges. Listen, you've got to be able to do that in order for you to get what it is that God has for you. You have to. So when will you do it? When are you going to make the decision that you're worth it, that your life is worth it, that your purpose is worth it, that your destiny is worth it? Because that's when you'll work through it. I made a decision. I don't care how hard it is. I don't care what the difficulty is. But listen, I got to work through it. I got to work through my fears. I got to work through my rejection. I got to work through my abandonment. I got to work through my mommy issues, any daddy issues. Like, I got to work through everything. I got to work through the fact that I have 55 years that I didn't get with my dad. And sometimes it shows up, like literally. I was watching Medea's homecoming and they showed the graduation scene and it hit me. He didn't get to attend any of my, he didn't get to attend any of my graduations. He never got to see me walk across the stage. He didn't get to see me with my hood on. And nor did I get to see my siblings. So it just hits a little different, you know? But I'm willing and I am working through all of that to get to the promise. What's the promise? The promise is that I now have an opportunity to have a relationship with my father and my siblings. Now I can choose to focus on the fact that of what we didn't have, or I can just work through that. When those emotions come up, allow myself to feel them, allow myself to embrace them, allow myself to process through them and to move forward, because we can never go back. We can never go back and change anything, fix anything, none of that. So I move forward, and I move forward knowing that everything that has happened in my life is working out for my good. So my question to you is simply this: are you going to work through it, or are you going to complain about it? Are you going to avoid it? Are you going to run from it? What are you going to do? I'm working through it. And whatever it takes for me to work through it, that's what I'm doing. One of the reasons that I'm working out is that discipline is a key for me. Oh my God, lack of discipline, right? Discipline is a key for me. So I have to get my discipline up, which is why whatever it takes for me to get to the gym, that's what I'm going to do. If it means I got to have cute outfits, I'm going to have some cute outfits. Like, I got to figure it out. What is going to drive me? What is going to motivate me? What is going to get me there? Saturday in the boot camp, you know, I hit some points where I wanted to just stop. I wanted to just quit, right? And in those moments, I had to focus. I had to hone in. And I found myself identifying a spot on the wall that I just focused on and pushed through and pushed through and pushed through. Baby, if you can't push through nothing, you can't get nowhere and you're not going to have nothing. Not nothing of value that's going to last that gets you to your next. So today, make a conscious decision to push through. Now, towards that, listen, I've got copies of Forward Focus 21, 21 days to set focus and propel you into destiny. And you guys can take advantage of that. The book is $20, $5 for shipping. $20 for the book, $5 for shipping. You guys need to get you a copy of the book if you don't have one. I'm not saying that you necessarily have to be on a fast to do it, but I'm talking about just taking 21 days to commit to your journey. Whether you fast or not is up to you, but all of us can take 21 days to focus on our journey. So if you want a copy of the book, be sure to drop, say 21 days, put Forward Focus down there. Put Forward Focus down there, and I'll make sure I reach out to you and give you the link so you can purchase the book. Look, I got company in the gym now. I gotta be quiet. All right, you guys. Listen, have an amazing and incredible day. And remember, the only way to get through it is to work through it. And you can do it. And I know you can. You've done it before and you'll do it again. Listen, I love you guys to life and life more abundant. Have an amazing, incredible, and epic day as I work through it. Love you guys. Mwah.